Morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this executive committee meeting. As you have been informed in the agenda, our objective for this meeting is to discuss on how to improve the performance of our athletes, and I hope that everyone can contribute your ideas for this problem. Now, let us move on to our next agenda. If you please, Mr. Ignatius.
Thank you, Ms. Claudia. I will start by taking the attendance for this meeting. So the expected attendees are actually Ms. Claudia Sangan, Anak, Julin, our President.
Present.
Ms. Nur Iman Athirah, Binti Mohd Rozri.
Here.
Ms. Chia, Jing, Ling. Ms. Julika, Asmira, Binti, Sujana. Mr. Khairul Naim bin Muhammad Suidi. And myself, Mr. Ignatius Mackerry, Anak, Naky. So before we continue, I would like to ask if there are any problems regarding our previous minute meeting.
Excuse me, Mr. Ignatius.
Yes?
I think that you may have misspelled my name. My name is spelled as I-M-E-N, pronounced as Iman.
Can you please repeat?
I-M-E-N.
Okay. Alright, Miss Iman, I will jot this down. I would like to apologize for the mistake.
It's okay.
So is there any more problems?
Excuse me, Mr. Secretary. I would like to state that Datuk Lee Chong Wei only won a silver medal instead of gold, as reported in the previous minute. There was some miscommunication among the staff when we reported this matter, Mr. Ignatius.
Alright, Mr. Naim, I will also do the amendments for this matter. If there is no other amendments to be made, I believe that we should continue, Ms. President.
Thank you, Mr. Ignatius. Let's continue to the first item for the matters arising.
According to the previous minutes, we only allocated a winning incentive for Datuk Lee Chong Wei, as we only targeted him to win us a medal. But surprisingly and fortunately, our other athletes have shown remarkable performances. So, I suggest that we prepare additional funding for them too.
Ms. Iman, can you recall the amount of the incentive that we agreed to give Datuk Lee Chong Wei earlier?
Okay. Yes, it was 500,000 ringgit with a lifelong pension of 1,500 ringgit monthly if he managed to obtain a silver medal in the Olympics. The amount was agreed by everyone who attended the previous meeting.
Since we had agreed to grant Datuk Lee Chong Wei such amount, we must also give the other athletes the same amount to our mixed double and double main team. The reason why we should give them the same amount of reward is to ensure equality and transparency in distributing the incentives to our athletes. By being fair to everyone, the athletes will also think that the association is being true and just to them. What do you think, Ms. President?
You got the point, Ms. Julika. Attention to the finance department.
Yes, Ms. President.
Please look into our account and reserve some money to be utilized as the incentives. Please make sure that all athletes who manage to obtain the silver medal will be rewarded equally. I will also personally follow up with this issue.
Noted with thanks. My department will do our best to settle this matter as soon as possible, and I will report directly to you regarding our progress.
Are there any other issues from the previous meeting that we need to discuss?
No.
Alright. Since all issues have been cleared up, and can I have someone to propose the previous minute meeting to be confirmed and be seconded by another person?
I would like to propose our previous meeting to be confirmed.
Anyone who would like to be second?
Yes, let me be the one.
Alright, I would like to inform everyone that our previous minute meeting is proposed by Ms. Chia to be confirmed and seconded by Ms. Julika.
Okay. Since everything regarding the previous meeting is clear, can we move on to the next agenda, which is the arising matters?
Yes. Let me start, Ms. President. As the head coach, I believe that our biggest problem is we lack of great new generation athlete. As everyone knows, Zulkifli, for example, the former world junior champion, had already joined a private badminton club. It is hard for us to know his career development and improvement because he is not under our organization anymore. And besides, our current junior athletes are not given enough opportunity to compete in international and world-class level tournament. They have less experience competing against great athletes from different countries. These are the reasons why we do not have junior athletes as great as China and Korea. Furthermore, we always put our hope and expectation only to Datuk Lee Chong Wei to win everything. This situation just put him in more pressure condition. Thus, I want to know if anyone has solution to improve our new generation athlete.
I have a suggestion, Mr. Naim.
Yes.
I suggest that we implement a talent identification system to find young talented athletes. We can introduce the system at primary school because we can develop the skill in the potential athletes at an earlier stage. Through this system, we will find youth who have high passion and interest in sport so that they can advance in sport. Malaysian physical educators should also be trained to help the new generation athletes develop a strong foundation of skill and knowledge in their specific sport fields. Moreover, we are planning to use merit system to choose the best athlete who will compete in World Grand Prix tournament and World Open Series. This can help to enhance their experience and preparation for big tournaments such as Olympics.
I agree actually with what Ms. Julika said, but Mr. Naim, I would like to also propose that the association should give equal opportunities to the young athletes by opening new recruitments in an open platform type of recruitment. Actually, through open recruitment, we can ensure that all of our young athletes will have the chance to be coached by the professional coaches in short term. This is actually also driven by the fact by some of our students who are involved in badminton only do this sport as their hobby and not wanting to do it professionally. So I believe that through open recruitment, we can cater to this situation.
Excuse me, Mr. Ignatius.
Yes?
I have to disagree to your point because I believe that if we want to have a professional and skilled future players, these athletes need to be coached professionally so that they can develop their skill better.
Okay. Before I make a decision for this problem, Ms. Julika, can you clarify more about your suggestion? How many times do you plan to have this talent identification system? Is it once or twice a year?
The talent identification system will be held twice a year as we want to get as much talented athletes as we can to continue their senior athletes' legacy in this sport.
Okay. I have to partially agree with you, Ms. Julika, due to some of the fact that you gave was good, but it is also undeniable that the point Mr. Ignatius has given us was also good. Thus, I think that all of us should research further on this issue and bring out the outcome during the next meeting. So, without wasting any time, let us continue to the next matter.
Alright, Ms. President. Personally, I think that our equipment is insufficient and not up to date, which can lead to poor performances. So, I think we need to upgrade our equipment such as our training facilities, gymnasium, and competition venues into a more modern equipment that can help the athletes to have a better training to improve their performance.
Alright. Well, first I have to jot it down first. Menu, okay. So, Ms. Iman, just now you said we are having less equipment that we need, is it?
Yeah, because our
Okay.
equipment is old.
Our equipment is really old. Okay.
So what do you think about it, Mr. Ignatius?
Okay, I'm trying to open the documents regarding this thing, so I believe that I agree with your point actually, because we need to propose what we decided in our previous meeting. If I open the document, I think we do need to propose this issue to the ministry to upgrade our facilities so that all of our athletes can train in a more conducive environment. improved facilities will also boost up their motivation, because they will think that the government will going to be like supportive and realize that they need something. So when the athletes realize that the government is actually taking care of their necessities, they will do their best to win the competition as signs of thanks and gratitude towards the government.
Alright, thank you both of you. I would like to assign this issue to Ms. Julika and her team to start on discussing this issue in detail and comes with a proposal to tackle this issue during the next meeting.
Okay, I will put my best attention towards this matter.
Thank you, Ms. Julika. On to the next issue.
Mr. President,
Yes.
I would like to take us back on our preparation before the Olympic. During that period, I realized several problems regarding on our training system. We only started our official training 2 months before the Olympic, and there were several athletes that started to join our camp 2 weeks late with unreasonable excuses. This proved that they lack of discipline. Moreover, we do not have enough coaches. Right now, men's double, women's double, and also mixed double are sharing the same coach. This situation makes it hard for our coach to focus on particular athlete.
Thank you, Mr. Naim. This is a big problem indeed. So, can anyone give any solution or suggestion for this problem?
As the head of management team, I think I have some solution on this problem. First of all, regarding to the training system, we can start earlier after this, maybe 5 months or 6 months before the big events. Besides, we can find the exclusive trainers in specialized area such as diet, psychology, physical, and fitness. They can help to take good care of our athlete before and after the tournament. Next, regarding to the discipline issue, I think that we can learn from the China, where they ask the athlete to join the military training to solve the discipline problem. For the coaching system, we will implement the 1 athlete and 1 coach system starting next year, that we will looking for domestic and international coach which have a great achievement and have world-class coaching method. These are my suggestions. Does everyone agree?
Yep, I agree with your opinion. We should implement the 1 athlete, 1 coach as soon as possible to help our athlete.
Thank you, Mr. Naim and Ms. Chia. Any more problems?
Yeah, also from our management team, we received several complaints regarding to the unsystematic management system caused by the politic involvement in management team. I believe that all of us know about this issue, right? The negative impact of this issue is the politicians use their involvement in the sport just to increase their influence toward the youth and young voters, but not improve our athletes' performance.
About this issue, I will try to discuss with the Minister of Sports yang berbahagia Khairul Jamaluddin, and hope we can find a solution to solve this big issue. If we can find a solution, I will inform you in our next meeting. So, do you have any other issues or problems about our athletes or your department?
No.
Alright, so let's move on to our next agenda, which is the reports from all departments.
Okay, first of all, let me tell you a very great news. The Ministry of Youth and Sport have granted our request to introduce a foundation for our staff that are interested in to further their studies.
Okay, Ms. Iman, to clarify more on this report, may I know the requirements for this foundation?
Okay, for those who are interested, they can email me at my email address, and I will send them the requirement that you need to fulfill to apply. And I will also provide you a list of documents that you have to prepare.
Thank you, Ms. Iman, for the report. Are there any reports from the management team?
Yeah, recently from management team, we have a collaboration with other countries like Brunei and Myanmar to have a friendly tournament so that the athlete can enhance their skill and improve their relationship between others with others athletes.
Okay, thank you, Miss Chia. Keep it up. What about from the logistic department?
Here is the report from the logistic department. Regarding the training facilities, gymnasium and competition venues, the maintenance activity is going good. But like we have talked before, the training facilities is insufficient for all of athletes to use for the upcoming event.
Alright, Miss Julika, thank you for the report. I will look into this issue with you and discuss the outcomes in the next meeting. Mr. Naim, is there anything for you to report from your department?
Yes, Miss President.
Okay.
For your information, our junior athletes just came back from the World Junior Championship and they managed to enter the final stage. Despite losing to China, but we managed to win as the first runner-up. I believe that we should give incentives to all of them for their achievement. So, do you agree, Ms. Chairman?
I agree with you, Mr. Naim. So, Miss Iman, you should prepare the incentives with your department. If there is any problem, do not hesitate to meet me at my office.
Okay, I will prepare the budget.
Okay. So, that's all for reports from other departments. Let's go. Are there any other business not relating to the reports?
Excuse me, Miss President. A few of our air condition in our training center is not functioning. So I hope that my department can get some fund for the cost of repair.
Okay, allow me to answer on the behalf of Ms. President. According to our financial report, we still have an additional fine of 5,000 ringgit to settle this issue. And Ms. President, the air conditioner in our financial department has been well functioning for the past few days. So can I please have someone to check it out later? Thank you.
Alright, Miss Iman. I will ask Miss Julika to send a technician to your department.
Excuse me, Miss President.
Yes.
I really hope that we can buy more new rackets and shuttlecocks to top up the stock of the equipment. This is because during our monthly stock check, the staff have found out that the supply of this equipment is not adequate, and we estimated that the supply will run out in 2 months' time.
Mr. Naim, for this issue, I hope that your department can provide us with the complete list of equipment that you need and send it to me as soon as possible so that I can compile it, because I also receive other lists from different departments, so I hope to compile it as soon as possible before I can submit it to finance department for further actions.
Sure, I will get back to you about it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Naim and Mr. Ignatius. If there are no other business, Mr. Ignatius, can you inform the details for the next meeting?
Alright, so the details for our meeting will be, actually the date is on 8th of December. 8th of December is actually, let me check the calendar first. It's actually 4 weeks from now, which is a month from today. So our meeting will be in the same room, which is Kapit meeting room. And then regarding about our meeting, I will be distributing the notice, the latest by the 1st of December. So I hope that all department, especially the head of department, please be alert regarding this notice. Yeah, I believe that that's all for the details of the next meeting.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ignatius. So, that's all. I hope we can solve all the matters arising in today's meeting efficiently and everyone can give their commitment in order to improve our athletes' performance. Last but not least, thank you again for coming today, and I really hope to hear good updates in our next meeting. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.